Hey, Fuse TV, my name is Scott Watson, and I am here to apply for your VJ position. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am 20 years old, and I go to SUNY Purchase in Westchester, and I am studying to get my master's in entertainment law as well as music business. Um, I love music, yeah, so who doesn't? It really it changes our mood. It changes everything really about us, and it has definitely changed my life. I grew up um, in Monroe, New York, my entire life, with a dad who was, a musician, and a mom who was a big advocate of really great music. My mom loved doo-wop music and funk music like Earth, Wind, and Fire. I was always around that type of music, and it I'm so I'm so thankful for it, because it really shaped me and shaped the person I was and shaped the person I am. Um, I kind of grew up in a family where, besides the music, um, where the white picket fence was always down instead of up, if you know what I'm saying. Um, my when I was younger, I saw a lot of things that I shouldn't have seen. My dad was an alcoholic and he was a drug addict, and my mom just kind of had to sit through with it and just kind of had to stay with it. And my older sister, she wasn't really around, um, so I had to put myself through a lot, and it was music that really kind of kept me going. I was always listening to, great music like Bob Marley and Led Zeppelin and just, great sounds. I was even listening to Metallica and things like that, on cassette. I was listening to it on cassette, by the way. And, I just felt that they blocked out what I shouldn't hear, and what, little kids that are, 8 years old shouldn't hear. And that's why I dedicate my life to music. I think it just changed the way I felt after, my dad came home drunk, or whatever it was. It kept me going. And playing guitar too, and all that stuff just kind of like led me to the person I am today. Um, when I was 16, my dad passed away, and I felt that since my dad was a musician, he almost took that away from me. He took that music ability of mine, that music achievement that I had with my life away from me. And, after listening to, incredible music and going to incredible shows, you kind of grow from them. I feel like after a great show, like I saw the Stones, I saw the Rolling Stones, and after that show, I think I just completely changed. It just completely changed my life. I viewed everyone differently, and I grew up. I feel like the music, you grow up, it's it's your water to the flower, I guess, almost. I feel that music just really changes your emotion. I mean, when you're having a shitty day, you pop in, whatever music, whether it's, Lady Gaga, or whether it's, you know, Ziggy Marley, which should be on everyone's iPod, I think. Um, it's personal. It's personal. It's a personal change that you're making. That feeling when you first hear a good song on the radio is comparable to the first time you had sex, I think. Now, a little bit about myself on the music field. What I feel should be in everyone's iPod. You need to have Led Zeppelin, duh. You need to have a little bit of Fish. I'm not a Fish head, but I mean, you have maybe a little bit of Fish. Um, you should always have some Springsteen. You gotta have some Beatles. You have to have the classics. I was always a big Kiss fan. You gotta have some Kiss there. Um, and just like some rock and roll greats. I mean, I love having like a Billie Holiday in there too. Just really old school. just kind of brings that music to you. Any funk music, like my mom, I told you she raised me on Earth, Wind, and Fire. You know, that was always a pleasure. You know, always a pleasure. And, you know, Jimi Hendrix, it's a must. Bob Marley, of course. Um, and I think what's on my playlist right now. I'm listening to Andrew Bird, a lot of Andrew Bird, Ben Folds, Rufus Wainwright, Scissor Sisters, really like them. And a new and upcoming band that I think you would love is a New York band called Mo Cod and the Flex Points. They're kind of like a funk band, funk jazz band, and they're just amazing. It's so great about funk music is that it really just changes your entire body language, and like one minute you'll be sitting next to someone you don't know, and then the next minute you'll be, you know, bopping your head and doing the wave and the funk, you know, just getting all funky with them, and that's the beauty of that. I think that's the beauty of music is that it just changes you, you know. And why I think I should be good for Fuse TV is because I understand music and I understand its power, and because music really did change me. It shaped the person I was, the person I am. And I think, you know, if God, you know, any God, you know, every day for that music is here for me. You know, maybe your significant other won't be, but, you know, my guitar will, you know, and a good CD will, or a good whatever will, you know, a good playlist. And what I love about Fuse TV compared to other networks is that, like, networks like MTV and you know, VH1, they don't play music. You know what I'm saying? It's like the reason why they survive is because of entertainment drama. Like, I don't want to know that Miley Cyrus gave a blowjob to whoever, or a Jonas brother, you know, masturbated in a hallway. Like, I don't care about that. I want to hear music, you know, and I don't hear music on those channels, you know, but on Fuse, that's all I hear. You know, there's no drama, there's no, you know, this just in, go on E! News Online and find out who, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to hear that, you know? And that's what I love about Fuse TV, is that trust it still has with just music, you know? And that's great. That's great, you know? And it stays true to just the art form. The art form, and I love that. So guys, if you want to know more about me, again, my name is Scott Watson, and I'm really interested. I'm really interested in you guys, you know? I'm really interested in everything that's going on in the world, and we need more channels like you guys, because I'm sick of, you know, this drama of bullshit that's on TV. You know, it's like there's a lot of things going on in the world right now, and why need more drama? You know, we're in an economic crisis. We're in a fight for equal rights, you know, which I'm a big advocate in as well. If you didn't know, well, I'm gay, you know, shocker, but, you know, and I'm a big advocate of that, and big advocate of just equal rights, you know, just for everyone. You know, I'm a person first, you know, and, alright guys, well, again, if you want to know anything more about me, my number is 845-781-0420, and, alright guys, I look forward to hearing from you guys. Alright, bye.